دیکھیں ریڈی. کشمیر resolution in UNO, the members of council noted that this week's debate was a continuation of our decisions, discussions of February and March on the question of Jammu and Kashmir, full stop. They recalled that they had already, particularly during the debate in February, stated the views of their governments on the basic facts of the problem, including the relevant United Nations resolutions, the question as to the judicial status of Jammu and Kashmir, and the principles of the charter applicable to the case, full stop. They confirmed that the statements which they had made at that time were still valid, the members of the council expressed their concern with respect to two great countries which have everything to gain from re-establishing good relations with each other and whose present disputes, particularly that centering upon Jammu and Kashmir, should be settled amicably in the interest of world peace, the members of the council expressed their feeling that recent developments were such as might lead to the adoption of more flexible positions to better mutual understanding, and therefore to a situation in which conversations between the parties concerned would have better prospects of leading to a settlement, The members of the council expressed their conviction that everything should be done to consolidate those favorable factors and to avoid jeopardizing those prospects, and that this required an attitude of conciliatory moderation on the part of both parties and an attitude of caution, but also of vigilant attention on the part of the United Nations, The members of the council expressed the hope that both parties would refrain from any act which might aggravate the situation, and that they would take steps calculated to re-establish an atmosphere of moderation between the two countries and peace and harmony between the communities, full stop. The members of the council expressed the hope that, in the light of our recent debates, the two countries concerned would resume their contracts in the near future with a view to settling their disputes, particularly that centering upon Jammu and Kashmir, by negotiation, full stop. Several members of the council expressed the view that the Secretary General of the United Nations might possibly give useful assistance to the parties in order to facilitate the resumption of negotiations in the question of Jammu and Kashmir, or might help them to continue such negotiations in the event of the latter encountering difficulties, full stop. Other members of the council, however, expressed the view that the negotiations between India and Pakistan might be complicated by any outside intervention, and that even the principle of having recourse to the Secretary General should be a matter for agreement between the parties, full stop. The India-Pakistan question remains on the agenda of the Security Council, full stop.